As we age, we lose volume in our lips, and this loss of lip volume leads to not only thinner lips, but the development of fine lines and wrinkles in the lip and about the mouth. The advent of hyaluronic acid dermal fillers, however, revolutionized facial rejuvenation, including lip augmentation. So now you can restore the volume that's lost in your lips and have a very youthful looking, full and natural lip. Hi, I'm Dr. Messina, and in this video, I'm going to give you 5 tips for you to be able to have a most beautiful, full and natural looking lip. The first tip is probably the most important, yet the most overlooked: finding the proper injector. There's only 3 people legally able to give you an injection of dermal fillers, and that's a physician, a nurse, or a physician's assistant. Having the right injector is very important, not only because they have to understand the anatomy, but they have to be able to identify and rectify any type of complication as soon as possible. So step 1 is find someone locally with a good reputation who's done a lot of lip injections, who uses the proper product, which gets me to number 2, using the proper product for the lip. Currently, we have a few hyaluronic acid products that were developed specifically for the lip. That would be Restylane Kysse and Juvederm Volbella. And then we have some fillers that are really not necessarily designed for the lip, but have been injected into the lip for many, many years without any really negative consequences. That would be Juvederm Ultra Plus with lidocaine, Restylane, and also Restylane Define. And then finally we have the products that should never be injected into the lip, particularly Radiesse. Radiesse should never be injected into the lip. Number 3, understanding the lip anatomy. There are specific areas of the lip that you desire to fill, and there are areas of the lip that you should really avoid. Not only to make it look natural, but to decrease the risk of the dermal filler moving and migrating to a spot that it shouldn't be in. When we look at the anatomy of the lip, there are 3 tubercles on the top lip and 2 tubercles on the lower lip. I like to call them the pillows of the lip because that's where you should target most of your dermal filling. On the corners or the commissures, you see it's very narrow. You really don't want to put filler in there because it could migrate out of the lip and then it gives a kind of awkward looking fold. It doesn't look very natural. Number 4, maintaining the proper ratio of the upper lip to the lower lip. You can inflate your lips, but to make it look more natural, it's important to keep the upper lip to lower lip ratio of 1 to 1.6, so they both could be enlarged. Now, African Americans tend to have a 1-to-1 ratio, and that's a very desirable look. So, if you want to make a 1-to-1 ratio, you would simply put a little more dermal filler in that upper lip. However, it's also going to be important to know that when looking at it from the side, the upper lip should slightly protrude out further than the lower lip. But it shouldn't be so large that it looks abnormal. So you have to keep an eye on those ratios and make sure that it is indeed 1-to-1 if you're going to augment just an upper lip. And number 5, picking out the proper dosage or volume of dermal filler that you want to give. Now, everyone comes in and says they want to really load up their lips. I'm not a big fan of doing that. In general, a single syringe of any of those aforementioned dermal fillers will give approximately 1 cc of hyaluronic acid. And you could spread it out between the upper and lower lip and restore the volume that was lost. If you start to give 2 syringes, that's when you start to really distend the lip and get a larger lip. Anything above 2 syringes is going to give you a very full and unnatural appearing lip. So by starting with a single syringe and adding to it as you desire, you can obtain a very natural, beautiful looking lip. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something. If you did, remember to click subscribe, hit the bell, and give me a thumbs up. Take care, and I'll see you at the next video.